welcome to this episode of Discovering Laguna Woods. I'm Cyndee Whitney, and I'm so excited today and I'm whispering a little bit because we're standing in front of the U.S. Open for the lawn bowling tournament that's being held here today and all this week. It's very exciting. We're going to be talking to three of the participants. We're going to be talking to Gary Barnes, who is the tournament director, and it's very, very, very exciting. So stay with us, and we're coming right back from the U.S. Open lawn bowling tournament here in Laguna Woods. And now I'm very excited because I'm speaking with Gary Barnes, who is the tournament director. And you also said you were the counselor for Bowls USA. Did I get that right?
That's right. Each division has two counselors that represent the division to Bowls USA. So what I do is I come in the morning, I assign everybody where they're going to play, and then keep track of their scores, post it online, and then start the next game. And I'm also the non-playing umpire, so if there's any disputes or any questions that have to be settled, that's my job.
Are there ever any disputes?
Did it rain today?
Oh, no kidding. Oh, I didn't imagine it. But they're easily solved.
They're easily solved. I mean, the biggest, it's not a dispute. The biggest thing that has to be done is that, that little white ball, the jack. When there'll be two bowls that are very close to that jack from opposing teams. So I have to go in and measure the distance between that and decide who is the winning.
Oh, that's great because you don't want to take just an opinion and.
No. Matter of fact, we always have used a string measurer to do that, and I use a laser, and then it gives me a much more accurate.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
Well, that's great. So that's very administrative, and everything seems so organized. So congratulations on that. I mean, everything's running so smoothly, and everybody is
a lot of planning in advance.
Oh, I can see that. It really shows, and that makes it better for everybody here watching the matches and playing.
Right.
So
exactly correct.
So what do you want somebody to know here in the village? Sell me on the idea. I go by lawn bowling. I see that it's there. I see people playing. But tell me why I should come in and when I should come in to take a lesson.
So lawn bowling is a very interactive sport. I was telling you earlier that I got an email from a family whose father had bowled here for years and helped run a tournament. And her letter to me was that her father lived longer because of lawn bowling, because he was active in the sport. He came up every day. It's low impact. We have lots of ways to solve problems of people's mobility and all of that. And it's just it's a fun sport.
Yeah. And he had something to look forward to every day. Right. Friends and a challenge.
And he also liked to teach. Okay, and on Saturday mornings here at 8 o'clock, we always have instructors available to do free instruction, and we teach people how to lawn bowl. And that was one of the things that he enjoyed doing.
So if I'm a resident here and I'm looking at this and saying, that looks like fun, so I can come on Saturdays? You
come up on Saturday mornings, and we have instructors here that can teach people how to lawn bowl.
And so when I took a pickleball lesson, I was sort of instantly mediocre. Could that be possible with lawn bowling?
Well, there's a little bit of eye-hand coordination. If you watch the ball travel down the rink, you'll see that it has a curve or a bias to it, and so that's one of the things. But there's only maybe two skills that you have to. It's an easy game to learn. Okay. And once you've mastered those two skills, one the aim and the other one is the delivery, then pretty much you can enjoy the game.
Yeah, you can play at a beginner level. Well, Gary, I am so grateful that you could take time away from all your coordinating and directing today, and things are running smoothly, by the way. So thank you for inviting us here today, and
welcome.
We're really happy to be here, and we thank you and hope the rest of the tournament goes really, really well.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Of course. And we'll be right back. now we're taking a break in the action, and I get to talk to Ann Nunes, who is the current singles world champion. Oh my goodness, how are you, Ann?
I'm good. Thank you so much.
Oh, I'm very grateful to you because you've been giving me a whole lot of information about what is happening in this tournament.
Mm-hmm.
This tournament is a significant tournament, isn't it?
Yes, this is our U.S. Open for lawn bowling. It hasn't happened since 2019 because of COVID, but
Yes.
Otherwise it's every year.
Yes. Now, I noticed that many of the people here are from elsewhere. I mean, there are very few people who are who are local, but you are, aren't you? Where are you from?
I'm from Placentia.
Congratulations. Congratulations on everything, but
Thank you.
clearly on being from Placentia and being a world champion. This is fantastic. So now when did you start playing?
I've been playing for 26 years. My dad got me started in the game, and it was a real pleasure to get to play with him and against him a little bit.
You told me you had a sort of a soccer beginning where you were kind of comfortable with a ball rolling around on.
Yes.
Yes. And so how did that lead naturally to lawn bowling?
I think just the athletic background, wanting to have a sport that you can play, and soccer comes with its injuries and stuff. This, not so much.
Definitely not so much. No. And this is something you can play your whole life.
Yes.
Now, tell me, what's the hardest thing for you to, focus on, or is there always something that's, it changes with the match?
It does change with the match. The first thing is the consistency. I mean, that's within yourself. Learning how to adjust, how to get the bowl going where you need it to go. But after that, what's your opponent doing? How are they playing? Are they aggressive? Are they trying to block you? So whatever their strategy is, you want to counter with something else of your own.
Right.
So no two matches go the same way.
Yeah. And today, lawn bowling can be played doubles, and it can be in different configurations like fours.
Yes.
Is that correct? And
Yes.
singles. So does that change everything up when you're playing with your own team against another team?
Right. So we played fours on Sunday and Monday,
Mm-hmm.
and then my fours team split into two pairs. So I kept my pairs partner, and then the other team's out there today also playing.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of teams have had to play against the team that they just played with.
Oh, I see.
So they split into pairs, and then they had to play each other.
I see. Yeah.
So-
And you're beginning to eliminate, different groups, and
Yeah.
you're narrowing down. And my last question is: we had rain this morning, and it doesn't seem to affect anything. Everybody's still out here, and this is not a grass surface. So how does that change things?
Still, as the carpet gets wet, it gets a little bit slower.
I see.
You got to throw it a little harder, and it's not going to turn quite as much. But if the sun were to come out today and it dries up a bit, it'll get quicker, and and the bowls will just come sliding in.
And you've got to adapt to all of
And you
that.
gotta adapt
Wow, that's amazing. Well, Ann, I thank you for taking time out. I know you're going to get ready for another match right now, and we'll be watching you.
Mm-hmm.
So thanks for taking time out, and we really appreciate it. And good luck.
Thank you.
Okay, all right.
All right.
And we'll be right back. And now I'm speaking with Cyndee Pham. And why I wanted to speak with Cyndee today is that she's very new at this. Now, hi, Cyndee. How are you today?
Great.
Now, how long have you been playing lawn bowling?
About 6 months.
6 months. You told me why you became interested. What happened one day when you came over here?
Well, one day, it's a sunny day. I walk around after I have my lunch at 19 restaurant. So I walk by and say, "Wow, it's a gorgeous place." So I look and I see a couple people playing. So I said, "I want to try." So they give me the ball. It's really a ball.
Yes.
It's round, heavy.
Yes. But
To me, it's
called-
heavy. Yeah, it's round.
Uh-huh.
And I said, "What is it?" They say called a bowl.
Mhm.
And the little white
Yes.
ball is called a jack. And I said, "Okay, I want to try." And they give it to me. I give the ball and I rolled it. Pow!
And?
Next to the jack.
Yeah.
And they say, "You good." I born that way. So I sign up and I join. I become a member. And it's so fun to be in the game.
Yeah. No,
I
no,
love it.
Tell me why you come back, because that was, now maybe you could have said, "Oh, that was just lucky that day." Tell me why you come back.
I come back because I think it's a good exercise. We walk up and down for 14 times. And It's a lot of people here, a lot of fun, and we can win money too. So I joined after 3 months. They have the call, game going on, and I joined. I won $100.
Thank you so much. I'm glad. Now you're going to keep coming, right?
Yes, I love it, and everybody, you guys, come enjoy us. It's a fun game, and it's exciting.
Well, good. Now, that's the best endorsement we can have, Cyndee fam. Thank you so much for taking time out from your work that you're helping out with the tournament
Helping
today.
out today,
Thank you so much. All
You're
right.
welcome.
And we'll
Bye
be
for
right
now.
back. And now I'm speaking with Mary Spees. Hi, Mary. How are you?
I'm fabulous. How are you today?
I'm fabulous too.
Wonderful.
Now you're local to this tournament, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I live in Southern California in Laguna Beach. My home club is Laguna Beach Lawn Bowling Club. Laguna Woods is my secondary club.
So we're your adopted
Yes,
home.
yeah,
Okay.
it's my lovely adopted home. This is the
Oh.
most fabulous surface to play on.
Well, and you can't really criticize the view.
No, I love it out here. Trust me.
Well, Laguna Beach
Yeah.
is short on views either, but
Yeah.
it's awfully nice.
Yes.
Well, okay, so you're here today. Tell me a little bit about your play today. How many more matches do you have?
We have at least one right now. If we win that one, we'll have the championship game in third flight. So we're not in the championship flight. We're down one notch, but it's all right because we're still playing, and that's what you
Yes.
want to do when you get into the U.S. Open is continue to play.
Oh my goodness, this is so exciting. I don't really understand all the nuances to it, but I can feel the excitement and I can feel the competition, and it's a beautiful game. Now, what do you like best about lawn bowling?
Actually, the camaraderie of all the players. Truly, everybody is so nice and so helpful. I mean, anybody comes up and asks a question about anything, you'll get an answer to the best of their ability that will help you out, hopefully. You know.
Even though they're a competitor.
Yes, even though they're a competitor.
Yeah.
All my competitors, I either played with them or against them. So it's all right. Most of the people here I've either played with or against at some point in time in my 7 years of bowling.
So do you form like teams or
Yeah,
okay, you do.
Throughout the year, we play in tournaments normally starting, well, in February it's in Arizona, it's the South Central Open. And then we come out here and we start a few tournaments, and then our Southwest Open, it starts up. And that's normally in April. And then throughout the year, all through November, pretty much, we have tournaments, single-day tournaments most of the time.
Oh my gosh, you get a lot of travel in. This
A lot
is
of travel. I
exciting.
love it. All over Southern California. A couple of them, couple of times I go up to Cambria to play because they have a great 2-day tournament up in that area.
That's
so,
amazing. That's
yeah,
amazing.
yeah.
Now, if you can tell me, what are the benefits besides the wonderful camaraderie and you're getting to play outside, some beautiful, rinks that you're playing on and beautiful locations? What else? What physically do you experience?
You know what? It's a great exercise, a soft exercise. But to keep up the strength, my bowl is about 3.5 pounds. So you're literally swinging something that's 3.5 pounds. So you got to work your arms, you got to work your legs, you got to keep physically fit because a lot of times you have to last. If you're playing in a pairs game like we are right now, we just had to play 16 ends. That's up and down, so kind of thing. In a singles event, we played at 21 points. That can go upwards of up to about 30 ends sometimes, depending if you go 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. So you have to be physically fit. I go to a gym or I'm out walking or running in Laguna Beach.
And I would say mentally fit because it seems to me there's so much calculation going on with
Trajectories. Yeah.
Plus, there's no run up to it.
Correct.
You're getting
No. You're just
start off a mat.
Yeah, standing on the mat. You always have to have at least 1 foot on the mat up until the release of the bowl, then you can step off of it. But yeah, you have to be physically fit. You really do. So.
Well, we talked to a beginner before, and so here you are, an experienced player, and we've got beginners saying everybody should come out and at least give it a try.
Oh, I agree wholeheartedly. We want this sport to grow in the United States. The more people we can get to come out to any club near them, Southern California has a bunch of them.
Yeah.
I mean, there are at least 6 clubs within radius of this, truly.
Well,
So any beginner needs to come out and give it a try. It's a great sport.
I'm hoping that you become the spokesperson because you'll be really good at it. Thank you so much.
You're most welcome. Thank you.
And thank you for taking time out, and I'll
That's
get
all
you
right.
back into your match.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right. All right. thanks for joining us today. It was very exciting to be here and watch all the tournament play. I want to thank Gary Barnes. I want to thank Mary Spees. I want to thank Cyndee Pham and Ann Nunes, who allowed us to interview them during the course of this play. It was very, very exciting. We appreciate their time. We appreciate you for joining us on Wednesday and Sunday mornings at 9:30 a.m. on Village Television and anytime you want to on Village Television YouTube. We hope that you are continuing to take good care of yourselves and everyone around you. And we will see you next time and every time on Discovering Laguna Woods. Bye-bye for now.